What's up YouTube, Big D here. It's time to review Arrow Season 3, Episode 11, titled Midnight City. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, I advise you to go to cw.com/arrow, watch the full episode there, man. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my opinions, pros, the cons, and the final score at the end. Thank you so much. Don't forget I also review The Flash, Gotham, Constantine, King of the Nerds, The Americans, Justified, much more, man. Check those out on my channel. This episode, Arrow, man, it gets better every week. I'm just gonna say it right now. Every week, you know, the first part, you know, the first episode, season 3, episode 1 through 6, they were kind of slow, and it was like you gotta get back to the way of how Arrow is, and that feeling, like it has more grounded, realistic type of drama feel. And then after, when it comes back for the mid-season break, it's fucking amazing. I gotta say, it's freaking amazing, man. So, as always, I can't wait for Deathstroke. Over there. Slade. Anyway, so, Felicity has a dream of Oliver and kissing, and he starts bleeding and everything. Or, I'm sorry, Oliver has a dream about Felicity. It's cute at first, and then he starts bleeding and everything, so it's really scary. They fear your sister, man. That's the thing, is that Diggle is telling Laurel that, you know, Laurel tried to fight in the beginning, and she got cut and everything, and she's not the greatest fighter yet. So we're seeing her train up. But they fear your sister, so it kind of hits her hard. Brick attacks this meeting that's going on at the Star City police station, and Brick takes 3 aldermen. So he literally just comes in and shoots people. I mean, there's people dying, headshots. And Ray attacks. Ray actually attempts to fight. Laurel fights. And I just love it. I laughed out loud when Ray was like, this is why I need a techno suit. So that was really funny. Lol. So, basically there's a flashback where Maseo is basically meeting China White with Oliver, and he's like Alpha, the virus for Tatsu. And of course Oliver didn't know about this. So Roy threatens Malcolm. Ray will protect the ones he loves. He was just like, I was doing it for Anna, for, you know, vengeance and redemption. But he's going to do it also because he protected Felicity earlier. He was like, I'm going to protect the ones I love. Arsenal and Canary, they attack Brick's convoy, and Brick kills one of the aldermen. So at that point, like, afterwards, she's done with the Canary. She's like, I'm never going to put the mask on again. And I was like, I saw the promo. I saw you in other action scenes. You're not putting it up. So, I love how Brick meets with the mayor and everything in the open grounds with police everywhere. And he's like, Star City, more like Brick City. And I was like, hey, that's not too bad, man. Brick City would be pretty cool. So, he's basically saying you have 24 hours to move out of the glades, or else, you know, I will kill the 2 aldermen and worse. So basically the League finds Maseo, and they fight, and Tatsu fights them also. There's a flashback where in the nightclub, the virus, the Alpha, is fake, and China White and their group, the Triad, attack. And literally, like, Oliver just slides on the bar and shoots. It's really intense. I'll get to it in a little bit. So they escape. Laurel uses Sarah's voice to call Captain Lance. Felicity borrows Ray's helicopter, and they attack Brick. They save the alderman. She escapes through the ladder, breaking through the window. So Brick still is, you know, like, curse you, Canary. And Thea and Malcolm will stay. They will fight the League when they come for them, which is very stupid. Malcolm should be like, no, I'm the father. You're getting in the damn car. Let's go. You know, if you were a real father, you'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'm the father here. You're... No. You're the kid here, man. Anyway, she's like 25 or something, but still. Malcolm Barrow. John Barrowman, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, come on. So, he's really great. Gosh. Yeah. So, Thea's boyfriend is part of the League of Shadows, or League of Assassins. I'm sorry. I get mixed up because the Dark Knight Rises this way. It's very hard. And basically Maseo gets the call, and he's like, they're still in Starling City. I will tell Rishoku. So I don't know what's going on. That was Maseo's bad, and then he's good, and then I can't tell now by the end. So overall, what did I think about this episode, man? It was fantastic. Honestly, I could say that it's one of the best episodes out of season 3. What I've been saying is that the first half of season 3, the first half of season 2, part 2 of season 2, the back half, yes, give this a freaking Golden Globe, man. This, it's getting there. We're picking it up. We're picking the pace up. And you know what I said back before, like, you know, right when we went on break, I was like, the show's not going to have Oliver. It's just going to be about Laurel. I don't like Laurel. She's boring. She's going to be the canary. Who cares? Roy, I don't care about Roy. I mean, do you think he could really freaking hold an episode together? Do you think he could lead an episode? And I take my words back. I never said that, but I'm saying it now. That's how I felt. I was like, it's going to be boring, Arrow. It's going to be stupid. The Flash is going to own it. And then I'm like, damn. My favorite show, my favorite superhero of DC, Arrow, Green Arrow, you don't even have to have Oliver in present day. Like, I mean, with the Team Arrow, they could hold a freaking show on their own, man, in an episode. And I love it. Canary's a badass. So I'm going to get to my cons first, just to get the cons out of the way. Thea. You know, I don't hate Thea all that much. I'm not hating the actress or anything. It's just that boyfriend guy, I don't know what she sees in him. He's not even I'm just saying, he's not even freaking attractive. He's gross. He's fugly, man. And he's just kind of a jerk in a way. I don't know what she sees in him. I don't know her type, but damn, she's bad at picking types. So Thea and that thing, you know, I like the Malcolm parts, but again, Malcolm should be like, no, you're going, let's go, or else I will literally drag you by the hair and we'll go. Because you're talking to frickin' the Dark Archer, man. Let's do this. And it's not bloody enough. What I'm saying is it doesn't have to be frickin' Sylvester Stallone. You know, it doesn't have to be that. But I assume when they get shot in the head, there'd be blood dripping, but not like splatter, but there's nothing. It's just, oh, fall, cue, you're dead. It's one of those where I'm like, show a little bit more. Show a little bit more. Don't be scared. It's the CW. You freaking have supernatural demonic shit and everything, and you can't even have blood. A lot of little splatter of blood up in there. Come on now, you can do it. Pros. The action in this episode. Now, last week's action was a little bit more acrobatic, but this episode, it's a blast. It's literally a blast, and it's fun, and it keeps you entertained. I love the ending with Maseo and that fugly guy. It's literally like, you're just like, you know, your heart beats like, Maseo? Really? Wow. You really walked really quick to Amanda, but wherever Raish lives. You walked pretty far. The effects, the practical effects and the sparks and everything, I really do enjoy that. I'm like, they're the arrow hits, man. Brick, Vinnie Jones, man, a god among men. I say that a lot, and I do mean it when I mean there's a lot of god among men here. But Vinnie Jones is a freaking badass. If you haven't seen him in Gallivant, he's funny as hell in that, man. He is literally freaking underrated as a comedy part. I don't know if he barely does comedy, but if he does barely comedy, he's great at it. He should do more. But he's freaking great as Brick. Canary, and just the way Laurel's more interesting now. Thank God there's no more Ted Grant Wildcat, because that was really shit. This is way better, man. The flashbacks, I love the flashbacks, except the one thing, another con. That nightclub, did you see how much triad people there were? Mostly everyone in there was triad, with guns. They were like, you gotta go to the back. Are you telling me that no one pulled out guns out of all the triads? The guy at the bar didn't have a gun and shooting across the room. Everyone was just like, we have guns, but let's just go run and try to grab them instead of shoot them from afar. And China White's all like, late. They escaped. Oh well. Next week. And I'm just like, really? Really? No one? Where's all the big... Everyone there with guns? I mean, really? They would have been dead in seconds in real life, but whatever. Ray Palmer, Brandon Routh, Brandon Ruth, he's just doing a badass job. I love him in the show. Give him the spinoff. Confirm it already, man. I love the pacing. I love the emotion. This brought a little emotion between Lance and Laurel, and it made me sob a little bit, so it's freaking beautiful. It's brutal, It is brutal though, just with Brick coming in and shooting. I mean, that's like straight up. You didn't expect that. Not expect that. They could have done it really cheesy, but it was really realistic on how that could have happened. And the canary costume, I mean, yes. Oh, wow. So awesome. She looks so great in it. Like, if literally your girl, like, if they sell those costumes for women out there, like, oh, man. Jesus Christ. You got me. Wow. Anyway. Just what a sight. Anyway. This is why I watch Arrow. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway, Arrow, Midnight City, I end up giving it a solid A, a 9.65 out of a 10 because it's one of the best out of season 3. And honestly, I anticipate next week. I want to see Canary learn how to kick some ass. Woohoo! I want to see Arsenal do a little bit more of that, a little bit more acrobatic. I want to see Diggle do more than just dig shit. I want to see him in the action again. As always. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think about Arrow. Don't forget I do the Fear the Arrow podcast. I'll 100% really try to do it on this episode, man. So on Friday or Saturday, the podcast will be up. Post a question down below if you want me to answer it on my podcast. As always, see you next week for an episode called Uprising. Spock be with you always. Fear the Arrow. Come on, Oliver. You can make it.